Fire chiefs say the UK is not prepared to deal with the growing impact of climate change, warning they have limited resources to manage major flooding, wildfires and heat waves. The National Fire Chiefs Council says the government needs to improve investment and long-term planning, as Greg Mackenzie reports.
Limited resources and a lack of access to long-term forecasting are creating significant challenges for fire and rescue services across the country. The National Fire Chiefs Council's call for action comes as this year has already seen a number of extreme weather events, including storms and extensive flooding in the UK, as well as devastating wildfires in Los Angeles.
It has been a day of record-breaking temperatures.
In July 2022, the UK experienced its hottest month on record, with fire and rescue services stretched to their limits. There was a staggering 500% increase in 999 call-outs across England, and more than 990 wildfires were recorded in England and Wales, up from just 247 the previous year.
Firefighters do an incredible job under those challenges of circumstances at times, but we are seeing significant increases in temperature, in flood, in the number of storms that are affecting our communities. And and I kind of come back to now is the conversation really needs to be had with governmental departments.
In 2020, flooding incidents attended by fire and rescue services in England rose by 7%. That figure increasing by another 12% in 2022. And while the number of floods can vary depending on factors like storm severity, the overall trend shows a steady rise in flooding incidents across the country. A government spokesperson said, "We are supporting our fire and rescue services to respond to the impact of extreme weather events through £2.87 billion in this financial year. And we will continue to work closely with stakeholders across the sector to ensure all services have the resources they need to protect communities. We are also improving the nation's resilience to flooding through a £2.4 billion investment and taking steps to fight climate change through our mission to make Britain a clean energy superpower." Today, the NFCC will publish a new set of recommendations for the government on the preparedness and resilience needed to protect communities, infrastructure and the economy as extreme weather events are expected to increase. Greg Mackenzie, BBC News.